Want to know what the month of February 2026 has in store for you? What's coming in? What can you expect? What can you look out for? This is the juicy, timeless tarot pick a card reading for you, my friend. Let's get it. Let's go. Hello, family. Welcome back to the channel. I am super excited for this one. Okay, so I'm finally back in the flow and the motion with the pick a card readings. So of course, as always, she's fashionably late, but okay, better late than never. The February 2026 Psychic Predictions Pick a Card reading is here. So if you're an OG subscriber, you've been rocking with me for a minute, you already know the vibes, okay? But if you're new here, in today's video, we are going to be looking into what's coming in, the overall energy around your month ahead, what can you expect, what can you look out for, and of course, beautiful spiritual guidance from your spirit team, advice as well to get you through your month ahead beautifully. All right, so I'm super excited. All right, new month, new energy. Let's tap in and see what comes through. Okay. Also, I just want to let you guys know I will be doing a collective group glamour magic ritual candle. So if you want to tap into that energy, I'll be going live this Friday, the 6th at 3 p.m. Eastern. All the information is in the description box as well as posted on the community tab of my channel. So check that out. But yeah, if you've been wanting to tap into some glamour magic, okay, attraction, self-love, energy, this is the collective candle for you. But without further ado, we are going to jump into the card selection. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, my beautiful lovelies. So jumping right into today's reading, the very first thing that I would love for each and every one of my beautiful lovelies to start by doing is to take a moment to connect with the breath. Taking at least 3 deep, mindful breaths here will not only calm your body, your mind, your soul, your spirit, but this will also help you deeply connect with your higher self and your intuition to get the most accurate, in-depth reading here today. Next step is to ask yourself either out loud or in your head, what does the month of February have in store for me? What can I expect? What can I look out for? What do I need to know about February? Here before you, I have 3 groups. We have group number 1 with sugar, sweetness, group 2, rose, romance, and group 3, chocolate, aphrodisiac, okay? So we have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. As always, the timestamps will be pinned in the description box as well as the pinned comment, okay? If you need to, you can pause this video here to fully focus and meditate. There's absolutely no rush, but I am going to go ahead and jump into it. I will see you at your pile selection. Let's get it. Let's go. Beautiful. Connecting with my beautiful lovelies that selected pile 1, group number 1 with sugar, sweetness. Welcome to your February 2026 psychic predictions. Okay. So I'm going to switch it up and I'm actually going to start this reading by reading the cute little poem that goes with this card from the booklet. I love this deck. Okay, so your little poem for the month of February. Sugar, sweetness. Desserts and candies are a weakness, inviting in a little sweetness. Sprinkle, pour, mix in well, attract desires with a sugar spell. This magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be, there it is done. And the guidance of the sugar, harness all your desires by adding some sweetness to your life. My sweet crystal power is irresistible, irreplaceable when it comes to working with sugar magic and ritual and attraction spells. When you utilize my sugary charms and candy spells, I will magnetize all that you wish to allure, such as a lover, friendship, money, and beauty. Sprinkle me in nature to summon the elementals or burn a sugar cube to communicate with the spirits you wish to invoke. As I sweeten any culinary dish, I'll delight your tongue and entice your taste buds. When your mood turns sour, burn me to sweeten you up, or perform some sweetening magic on another whose words have a bitter edge. As you sugarcoat a situation, you are supported by the sweet smell of magic, which really will be the icing on the cake. Cute. Okay. So, a cute little way to start this reading, but I'm definitely feeling a strong sense for you guys to choose a sugar on a subconscious level. The month of February, there's a sweetness to your month. When I think of sweetness, I think of the hummingbird animal spirit. And the hummingbird gives a message about looking and finding all the sweetness in life around you, finding the joy in the simple things and the little things, finding the joy and romanticizing your life. So some of you guys could be focusing on romanticizing your life, looking at the positives instead of the negatives. Uh, Overall, I feel like the sugar card can be predicting that the quality of your life is going to be feeling like less friction and more flow, less bitter and more sweet. So let's get into your tarot, okay? All right, group one, pile one. Group one, pile one. Spirit, the viewers that will be selecting group one, pile one. The viewers that will be fast forwarding to group one, pile one. February 2026. What can they expect? What can they look out for? February 2026. So we have the Knave of Chalices. Self-reflection. We have the Lovers. Okay, we have the Empress. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Lordy. So we have the Six of Swords in the reverse position. We have the Hanged Man. And we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Two of Wands. Let's see what that back of the deck energy is. Okay. We have Strength. So you could be a Leo. You could have Leo strongly aspected in your chart. Nonetheless, regardless of your zodiac sign, I feel as though the month of February, you're going to be tapping into your inner strength and endurance. I feel like you could even be focusing on pushing yourself past previous set limits, because the strength is showing up in this tarot deck as an older woman going on her jog, being healthy, taking care of her body, regardless of her age, regardless of her circumstances, she's still showing up. So I feel like this is going to be your energy the month of February. Despite challenges, despite setbacks, you are choosing to look at the sweetness in situations, and you're pushing yourself past other people's limitations that they try to project onto you. You're pushing yourself past limits that were projecting onto yourself, old stories that you were resonating with that, it's almost like when people talk about, not to say like you've been in the energy of making up excuses for yourself, but it's like an energy of in the past, if you were to use a certain situation that you were going through as a crutch and an excuse as to why you're not where you wanted to be, like the month of February, you're shifting out of that. And again, you're creating a better life for yourself is what I feel. Behind the Strength is actually the Magician. So some of you guys are definitely using your tools, your skills, your knowledge, everything that's in your vicinity, everything that's in your reach. You're using all of these resources, combining it, and it's creating something really beautiful for you and for your life. So we have the Knight of Cups. Interesting. So there could be somebody in your life that, all right, sorry about that. So, with the Knight of Cups, I definitely feel a strong sense that this could be somebody coming into your life, offering you affection, emotions, feelings. Okay, this could be somebody that is wanting to pursue you romantically. This could be a friend as well. It could be either romantic or platonic, but I definitely do see there's somebody that is wanting to come towards you, somebody that's wanting to share their feelings with you, how they have been feeling. And with this reflection, I feel like there could even be a particular person, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, just throwing some signs. I also see Gemini, strong Pisces, Taurus, Libra on the board as well. But anyways, this person is like mirroring you. You guys are mirroring one another, or a particular situation is reflecting something back to you. But again, how I'm taking this as well, it's like you're looking at yourself in the mirror. You're analyzing yourself, your actions, previous actions that you've taken. There's a lot of reflection. All right, sorry about that. There's so many distractions. Okay, and maybe that's also, happening for a reason during your reading. I feel like there could be distractions. Okay, I am back again. There has been so many distractions, outside noise, but we are going to continue. Okay, what is the word for that? Resilience. Okay, resilience. Despite challenges, despite other influences that could be potentially affecting you, yourself, your workflow, your circumstances. I feel like you're tapping into the energy of resilience and pushing through. Okay, so that's the first message, because I do feel that really strong, because I'm having to tap the resilience with all these distractions. Okay, Six of Swords in the reverse here. I feel like in order for you to fully mentally move past something, the antidote to that would be self-reflection. Okay, I am back again. Okay. And that also tells me, with this devil card in the reverse position, and you even have behind that the 5 of Wands, I feel like this is also advice and guidance. Wherever there is chaotic energy, again, there's a sense of chaos, there's a sense of distraction. This card can even talk about argumentative energy, competitive energy. I feel like, as opposed to, to in the past how you would have handled the situation, the month of February, it's like you're not feeding into it. You're not letting, again, outside influences have that control over your willpower. So I definitely feel like you guys, group number 1, are taking your power back the month of February. Now let's talk about the lovers. Okay, in this deck, the lovers is shown as a couple making a decision to purchase a home. Okay, so some of you guys could be home hunting, house searching, or you're just making a really big decision, a life changing decision the month of February. Okay, but I always tell people with the lovers that this is a message also of being divinely guided by your spiritual team, by the universe, by the Most High. So trust that what decision that you make the month of February, it is divinely guided. I do feel with the Hanged Man on top of the lovers, this is a card of, wait a second, wait a minute. Before you make a big decision, make sure that you thoroughly meditate over it, reflect over it. This is advice just in general. Anytime there's a humongous, life-changing decision that you need to make, especially if it's going to affect you for months on in your future, you want to take the time to ground and center and really reflect, explore all of your options. Not saying that you have to take forever to make the decision. We don't have the Hermit, we have the Hanged Man. So this is a moment of stillness. Okay. So the Hanged Man is also very spiritual, strong Piscean energy, Neptunian energy. So you guys could definitely be connecting more with your spiritual side when it comes to asking for guidance, the next step that you need to take on your path ahead. You could ask, be praying to spirit to help you cut addictions, cut certain vices out of your life that bring challenge, stress, tension. Some of you guys, there could be a message about blood pressure, blood sugar. Lowering those levels is also coming through here. That's a side message, looking into that. And maybe, this could even be about some sort of reality check that comes in as well at the doctors with the Empress here, because the Empress is shown as a beautiful mother that is bandaging up her son's knee after he has fallen. So there could be a theme of that, an element of that for your month of February. It's like you are mending yourself. Okay. You are healing yourself after a period of potential stress, after a period of tension. I don't know why I'm just picking up on high levels of stress. Maybe overworking yourself, ignoring your emotional needs, ignoring your spiritual needs as well. But the month of February, it's very nurturing. You could definitely be tapping into your maternal, nurturing like energies, especially when it comes to other people. For the parents out there, I do feel like you are spending a lot of quality time with your children. You're pouring into them. For regardless of if you have children or not, I feel like this could also be you tending matters around the home, really focusing on making your home feel comfortable, feel cozy. That's also something that's coming through here. But I feel like there's some sort of like emotional, maybe physical need of yours that you've been kind of pushing down or suppressing. We have the Queen of Cups in the reverse position. Watch out for suppressing emotions the month of February. You know what I'm saying? Like, watch out for keeping everything bottled inside, because a lot of times when you bottle it all up, at some point it's going to come out. And when it comes out, it can come out as like anger, it can come out as rage, it can come out as a lot of things. So it's important to release, to find some sort of outlet where you feel heard, where you feel seen, where you can express. So some of you guys are tending to your heart space the month of February. The Two of Wands, you guys are planning for your future. And it's also like, Spirit is going to be revealing to you with the Two of Wands, the Magician with the Strength. Spirit is going to be making it so clear that a goal of yours, a want, a need, an aspiration of yours is very much so obtainable. You know what? They are highlighting the 21st of the month. February 21st could be really significant. Okay. 21 days from after you watch this reading is significant. All right, let's see. Do we need to clarify anything? Clarify the Six of Swords in reverse. Group 1, pile 1, the month of February. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This card makes me think of nothing changes if nothing changes. And your spiritual team is like, okay, it's time to find a new formula to the secret Krabby Patty recipe. It's like nothing changes if nothing changes. If you're not getting the results that you desire, we have to switch it up a little bit. Okay. Now, Two of Pentacles does speak about balance. I feel like you are going to be busy. I feel like you're going to have your hands in a few different pots the month of February. So it's really important that you come back into stillness and check in with yourself very frequently. What is it that your soul needs? What is it that you need at this time? I feel like you're taking care of a lot of different people, a lot of different responsibilities, and you could be feeling drained at times. Yeah, because we have the Knight of Pentacles. This is going to be kind of like a busier month for you. But I feel like the action steps, whatever you're working towards the month of February, it's very fruitful, especially in future months to come. Ace of Pentacles. Some of you guys could be starting a new work position. This could be a promotion, new work position, a new stream of income opens up for you. And then we have the Star. Definitely a lot of quality time with family, children. Some of you guys could work with children. Some of you guys could definitely work with children, or you could be some sort of a nurturer, career-wise, a nurse, a teacher, a counselor. And it's like Spirit's like, you definitely need to prioritize de-stressing rituals. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some of you guys are actually being called to connect more with lavender. Okay. Okay, so let's dive deeper. All right, group 2, pile 2. Tell us about the overall astrological energies that will mostly be influencing group number 1. February 2026. Tell us about the month of February 2026 for group 1, pile 1. February 2026. So we have the North Node Destiny School, Soul School. So some of you guys could actually be going back to a school environment, whether this is taking a course, a training program, whether this is you teaching, guiding other people on your platforms, online, on social media, in person. I feel like February is definitely going to be teaching you a lot. You are going to be walking away from the month of February, learning more about your purpose, about what you want to do moving forward. I feel like you guys are definitely planning your future out. So February will be a learning curve, but it will be full of fulfillment for you. again, tapping into your purpose. There's an element of you maturing. Yeah, I feel that, like, maturing. It's like you're taking your power back because, like how a younger person, they might, again, excuse. There's so many excuses for why they're not where they need to be. But it's like as you get older, it's like you realize you come into the consciousness like nobody's coming to save me. Like I need to switch it up. Nothing changes if nothing changes. So your headspace is definitely leveling up. Okay. So something is coming to fruition for you, something that may have been in the works for a long time. There's going to be development. You're going to be making progress, processing something. All right. A path could be opening up for you. Then we have this semi sextile. Like the astrologer Stormy Gray says, when the planets have sex, that's a good thing. I always repeat that because I love that. Okay. Allowing, encourages, sees the potential and clarifies, gives hope to, compensates, tempers, responds, cycles, growth, realizes, and a reward. So there is some sort of reward from something that you do for work. So your big focus for February, 6 house related themes. So work, your health, your well-being, diet, service, your daily rituals and routines, how you contribute to your collective, to your society, organization, purification, skills, apprenticeship, method. So some of you guys could definitely be starting an apprenticeship, or you could be, apprenting somebody else, or mentoring somebody else, excuse me. Your daily rituals plays a big part in the month of February. Like I feel like spirit wants you to plan and cultivate a whole new morning routine, night routine, and stay with it and stay consistent. Some of you guys could be getting back up when it comes to workout regimens, routines, meal prepping. Some of you guys are, again, you work in some sort of a career field where you're being of service to people, where you're healing people. Some of you guys could be getting back into your craft. Some of you guys sell something or provide a service that is really beneficial to a lot of people. And I feel like you're moving forward or making progress with that. How can you make your life easier? Work smarter, not harder. That's what Spirit is saying. How can you simplify? For example, that would be like investing in, I don't know, investing in something that would benefit you. Some of you guys could be making certain purchases, like holistic purchases, like a vibration plate or like a prana mat, like stuff like that. Like you're investing in your temple. You're finally pouring into yourself. Okay. Some of you are invested in your business. All right, in back of the deck energy, we have Cancer energy, overall energy influencing you the month of February. So, an emotional month, I feel like you're going to be very in tune with your emotions, very in tune with your feelings, your intuition. You could be feeling more sympathetic, comforting. People are really drawn to you in the month of February. Okay. Protective, intuitive, birthing, tender, nocturnal, caring, moody, receptive, lunar, sentimental, introverted, defensive, and family oriented. So, Cancer, the crab in your shell, you could be spending a lot of time at home, again, nurturing yourself. A cozy lifestyle is what I'm getting for you. Okay. All right. From this deck here, just one card here. Overall themes around Group 1, Pile 1, February 2026. The mother, what do you know? Okay. So we have Mami Wata, inheritance, throne, Yemaya, sees fertility. What does it say? Matriarchy. I feel like some of you guys could be very fertile the month of February. So for those of you that are looking to conceive a child, this would be the month to do so. We have Cancer with the mother. Some of you guys could be like consistently trying to conceive. Okay, others of you, you might be finding out you're pregnant or somebody close to you is pregnant. Somebody born in the month of June, we have 15 breaking down to a sixth. So the sixth of the month, June, or a life path 6 is coming through. Life path 3, life path 2, February, March is coming through here. Somebody can be really connected to Mother Mary as well. Catholic ties, fertility. But even if you're not trying to conceive, I definitely feel, look at the sacred door right behind it. You are in a very fertile period in general. You are magnetized when it comes to your manifestations. You have the Magician and you have the Empress. So tap into it, make something shake, take your power back and manifest your desires. If there's a certain amount of money that you're wanting to bring into your reality, the month of February, speak it, put it out there, cast it, and so moto be, it is done. Okay. Wow. So you're calling in new beginnings. We have virginity, manifestation, a portal, Stargate, sacred vortex, and fertility. You have fertility twice. So I definitely am picking up on a viewer, could be a Virgo, the maiden. Virgo. Okay. But again, this card, it is holistic, pure, discernment, insightful. So you guys are definitely focusing on organizing your life, making your life easier. You guys could be deep cleaning your home, your space, cleansing your body internally as well. And this is going to be a super big catalyst for new blessings to come in. You know how they say, clean out your house, get rid of old stuff so new stuff can flow in. That's the vibes here. If you are a parent, I definitely feel like you and this child, your children, are going to be bonding very significantly. Okay. It could even be one of your children's birthdays. Somebody could be giving birth. There could be a baby shower. All right. What is the yoga pose? Okay, that would be most beneficial. This is a little bit fun, different. The yoga pose that's most beneficial for group 1, pile 1. What yoga pose would be most beneficial for group 1, pile 1? So this is the yoga pose screenshot. Let's flip it over. So this is the heron pose. They're saying to repeat on both sides. Benefits, it stretches your hamstrings and your calves, stimulates digestive organs, strengthens your back muscles. Okay, little side message. All right, in closing your reading, let's get final advice. Final advice for group number 1 to get through their month of February beautifully. What advice would be most beneficial for group 1, pile 1? What advice would be most beneficial for group 1, pile 1, the month of February 2026? We have hope. Hope is a choice. I choose to be hopeful. The angels remind you that without hope, you can't build belief. Your actions are directionless. Your purpose feels like a pipe dream, and true meanings seem unattainable. Hope is about recognizing that good things are yet to come and about expecting them to come. So having hope that something is coming in, because I do see something coming in. There could be a new person entering your life, new opportunities. This could be new self-concepts that you're tapping into, self-belief. I am brave and I choose to be the architect of my life. The angels ask you to claim your power. This will lead you to fulfill your dreams and create the life, relationships, and abundance that you deserve and long for. When your self-belief and your self-concept is strong and your faith and your abilities is high, you easily hear and follow your intuition. And you're also being called to let go. I let go of the things that I've outgrown. Definitely giving purging, cleaning out your closet, cleaning out everything, surrendering. The angels suggest that you let go of any dead weight in your life, whether that's a toxic relationship, a job that no longer is fulfilling, or simply some negative thinking patterns. This will make space for positive new things to come into your life. The rainbow energy is significant. Okay, so group number 1, that was your February predictions. If this resonated with you, definitely comment down below. Let sister know how so. Also, be sure to give this video a big fat thumbs up. It lets me and YouTube know that you enjoyed it and want to see more content. And it also helps other beautiful lovelies that need the message find the message, okay? But yeah, thank you guys so much for vibing with me. I'm going to be moving on to the next group. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, connecting with my beautiful lovelies that selected group 2, pile 2 with the rose romance. Oh my goodness. Welcome to your February 2026 predictions. This is spicy. This is beautiful. I feel like a lot of people are going to be drawn to pile 2. Maybe you clicked on this because it's February, or maybe you just clicked on this because you're really drawn to the imagery. But this card definitely makes me think of Aphrodite energy, Venus energy, divine feminine energy, regardless of gender. Okay. Like, for real, I just feel like, because when I see like the perfumes and the candles and the roses, I think of sensual. I think of, beauty, self love, self confidence, romanticizing your life. The last group also got the message about romanticizing your life, but I definitely feel like for you guys, you're definitely tapping into that energy 1,000%. So some of you guys could be doing a beauty ritual, self love ritual, glamour ritual. Okay. Some of you guys could be receiving flowers, roses. Maybe you're feeling called to buy your own flowers. Hello, Miley Cyrus. Okay. I can buy myself flowers. Okay. Dang. So, yeah, some of you guys are definitely tapping into self love, self consistency. All right, but let's shuffle. Let's get into your tarot a little bit. Oh, actually, I did this for the last group. We read the cute little poem, okay, like the little incantation for the herb from the booklet. So, let's see what yours is. Rose romance. Red is for love, pink for romance. Petals swirl and join in the dance to bring about romance, kisses, and laughter, and be of your heart happily ever after. This magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be, there it is done. The guidance of the rose. A deep desire to be swept off your feet makes your heart beat furiously. Okay. Romantic gestures such as love hearts, chivalry, pledges, and chocolates make you giddy as you dream of living happily ever after. You are in love with love itself, and the romance you yearn for is ready to blossom as you honor your true feelings and appreciate the beauty that's all around you. As you breathe in my deeply as you breathe in deeply my sweet aroma, feel your heart's center swirl with sensual pleasure as it makes room for love in your life. I'll magnetize your aura to draw in all you seek on your quest for romance as you work with my petals and buds to cast spells of amour and create love potions. Place a bouquet of my red and pink flowers in your bedroom to incite intimacy and delight as the heady heights of romance court you. So some of you guys, your love life is looking spicy, sensual, sexual. Okay, maybe some of you guys are, like really tapping into the energy. You could be wearing more pinks, more reds. Some of you guys could be like a love witch, a glamour witch. Don't have to be. All right, group 2, pile 2, the month of February. Group 2, pile 2, the month of February. What can they expect? What can they look out for? What's coming their way? Group 2, pile 2. Group 2, pile 2. Ooh, a little stiff. Overall energy, group 2, pile 2. Here we go. What can they expect? What can they look out for? What's coming their way? Group 2, pile 2. All right. We have the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. Death card in reverse. 6 of Cups. So somebody from the past. Okay, a ghost is coming back to life. Somebody from the past. It's not over. Okay, Daughtry, get out of here. Ooh, Ace of Wands. Y'all are going to be looking good, looking really attractive, sexy, seductive, je ne sais quoi, okay? So some of you guys are definitely manifesting connection. You're not to make this a love reading, but, with the 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment, make a wish, happy birthday. Somebody's birthday, the month of February, happy birthday. Shout out to the Aquarius, the Pisces, celebrating birthdays the month of February. You could be invited to a friend's party, get together, gathering. I do see like a lot of people being around you, a lot of quality time. 6 of Cups. You could be feeling really nostalgic, definitely reminiscent. Oh my gosh, don't we have, oh Lordy. We have a Mercury retrograde in Pisces. Oh, this one's about to be so emotionally intense in Pisces. Are you kidding me? Clock out for me now, okay? So this Mercury retrograde in Pisces the month of February might strongly be influencing you and your energy. You're thinking about all these energies from the past. You're reflecting and missing people from the past, okay? Like you're realizing that you're not fully over something. Or maybe this is somebody with the Knight of Cups, somebody that is approaching you that's not over this connection with you. And they're heavily manifesting you, conjuring you up. This could be somebody where it was like a third party situation or there was competition. This could be like somebody that's bitter that you won or that you didn't choose them or something like that. Watch out for people being like secretly resentful of you because you're in your winning season with the Five of Swords. Like this is you in the middle. And oh, shout out, happy Black History Month as well. But people that are in secret competition, you know what I'm saying? Or people that are entitled and they think that the world just revolves around them, but they see you getting chosen, so they feel a type of way. So definitely just, cast protections, send back to senders or transmute that envy, because I see like you're popping. So there is envious energy. Let's keep going. But I feel like this is going to be a really emotionally fulfilling month for you with the Nine of Cups to the Six of Cups. I feel like whoever's coming back into your life, there is quite a sense of excitement. I don't know. I feel like with the Ace of Wands, you're definitely manifesting a big win. You're manifesting something really big where it's to the point where when you receive this, you're like, oh my gosh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Like I wanted this so bad. Okay, let's keep shuffling. Group 2, pile 2, the month of February. What can they expect? What can they look out for? So we have the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Hermit, and the Four of Swords in reverse. I'm telling you, somebody that you haven't heard from in a while. This could be like a player, a playette, somebody that, ran into your life, came into your life really quickly, and then they left just as fast. I feel like they're coming back into your life. Somebody that you haven't, somebody is rising from the dead, boo. Why am I getting that so strongly? Okay. So we have the King of Swords. So this could be a person that is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm also getting strong Virgo, strong Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, but this is somebody that is more calculated. This is somebody very smart. Okay, this is somebody that, again, they operate based off of logic as opposed to emotion. So also this is your energy as well. I feel like you guys are going to be balancing out your social life with your work life. I feel like people are taking notes from you as well. Like the month of February, you're inspiring people that are pretending not to be watching. I'm telling you. So if there's anybody that you distance yourself from, I feel like they feel bitter or they feel a type of way because it's like you distance yourself from them, but you're still showing up around other people. And a lot of people look up to you. People view you as influential. All right. But I'm telling you, if there was a situation where somebody abandoned you, somebody left you, or there was a breakup, I do feel like there's something about this coming full circle. You're going to be hearing from this person. All right. Let's get some astrology cards. Five of Pentacles in the reverse position. If you've been feeling under the weather or going through certain health issues, I do feel like you're manifesting healing with your physical body. Again, if you've been feeling lonely, like, a lack of friends, a lack of intimacy, a lack of closeness and connection, February, Spirit wants you to focus on manifesting and calling in genuine connections, closeness. Because I see you being surrounded by a lot of people that love you. Whatever magic or spells, or manifestation work you're doing the month of February, it's working. Your aura is becoming, again, alluring with the rose, attractive. You're attracting your desires. So this would be a month with the Nine of Cups for you to shoot your shot at a person or at what you want. Reach for the stars. Knight of Wands to the Hermit, to the Four of Swords. Make sure that you're pacing yourself. Make sure that you're not over pushing your body past its, capacity when you're working out, when you're exercising. Watch out for injuries as well. I am getting that. Okay, take it slow. If your body's still recovering from something, again, you could be coming off of like a really bad cold, flu, stomach bug. Go slow with your body, okay? All right. Let's see the overall astrological energy influencing you the month of February. Group 2, pile 2. Somebody could be dyeing their hair red, orange. Okay, I am seeing hair changes. Somebody could be experimenting with their appearance. If you post on social media, I definitely feel like there's certain people that secretly watch you, that are envious or jealous of your position. These could be old friends, old people from your past. As I always say, fuck them. Yeah, friendship, 11th house, group creativity, community, humanity, hope, tribe, festivals, discoveries, common goals, startups, rebellion, experimentation, the future. Your vibe, your aura, you could really just naturally attract your soul tribe. You have a lot of people that fuck with you. Yeah, you're honest. You're not afraid to be different. You're not afraid to be quirky. You're not afraid to be your true, real, authentic self. And because of it, a lot of people fuck with you. They said, group 2, all right, I'ma fuck with you. They said, I'ma fuck with you. Okay. But yeah, you guys could definitely be having some sort of breakthrough and epiphany. Like it's giving group 2. I just had an epiphany. I need to go to Tiffany's. Okay. I feel like you're giving back to your community, your collective in some way, shape, or form. Monitoring spirits, though. You see how this fly is getting struck by lightning? I really feel like you need to do some sort of spell work around monitoring spirits or bitter people that no longer have access to you that are trying to just be weird. Like project. You could definitely be somebody you post online. Okay. Projection. That's what I was telling you. Make sure if you're working out, because I was feeling like a Mars energy, if you're working out or whatever, or even like when you're walking around the month of February, something about your astrology, Uranus and Mars, like you just need to be mindful of injury. Okay. Not pushing yourself too hard, stretching before you work out. It's something to that. Your sexual energy is so potent. Somebody can even be pulling on your energy sexually. Ace of Wands to the Hermit, to the Four of Swords, to the Knight of Wands. Like when somebody gets some free time and they're alone in solitude, I feel like y'all know what this Ace of Wands is. You know what the tarot readers be saying about the Ace of Wands. The little stick. Okay, I'll take you to the candy shop. I'll let you lick the lollipop. Somebody could definitely be pleasuring themselves to the thought of you. You're you're hot. Okay. You can even be taking certain herbs, tinctures, supplements that boost your sex drive. Okay. So if you recently started drinking a new tea, taking a new herb, you might be noticing like you're feeling a little bit more freaky, hot, and bothered. Okay. Watch out for anger, whether this is anger on your end or watch out for angry people on the road, people that just have bitter energy. I feel like you might run into some weird people with weird energies. Bless them with a smile and keep it pushing, boo. Because, group 2, you got stuff to lose. Okay. Things are flowing very beautiful for you. All right. But you guys could definitely be working out more, getting back into your routine. We have work, details, health, well being, diet, service, daily rituals, contribution, organization, purification, skills, apprenticeship, and a method. Some of you guys could be taking a class, a course. You could be mentoring another person the month of February. The last group got this card as well. It's really important that you cultivate a routine and stay consistent with it because that will harmonize your life. That will benefit you. That will make everything flow. We have to have consistency. We need structure. We need discipline. Some of you guys could be getting back into meal prepping. Some of you guys could just be getting back into cooking more at home, saving your money. These are all things that will benefit you in the long run. Some people, online you could do some sort of craft, some sort of service. Your words, your thoughts, what's going on in your mind, it's important that you communicate it with whoever. Okay, online, social media. This is really important because I feel like it's needed. Okay, your mind is going to be very sharp, witty. The month of February, you're going to be a busy bee. You're busy. A lot of people want to be around you. A lot of people want your energy. Okay. I could feel like I'm talking to somebody very popular or you're well known. Okay. Or this is where you're headed. This could be what you're manifesting. Excitement. I feel like whoever's coming your way or approaching you, there could definitely be a thirst. Somebody's thirsty for you. They're excited about you. Somebody has desire for you. Okay. Watch out for competition again, whether this is competition in the workplace, whether this is, old people that you cut off and now they feel a type of way. Now they're just running around saying that you're their op. Like, baby girl, like, like, no, okay. But no, this card is also speaking about, me versus me. Like, you're in competition with yourself type shit. You know what I mean? Watch out for impatience. Take your time. Go with the flow. All right. Let's get you one card from this deck. All right. Overall energy, group 2, pile 2, the month of February. Group 2, pile 2. Somebody could be starting like Taekwondo, Tai Chi. Is that what it's called? Or like different forms of martial arts. Okay. Boxing gloves. Somebody could be Gemini Mars, Virgo Mars on the table, Aquarius Mars. Somebody could also be a Scorpio Mars. I do feel that. Okay, Cancer Mars. We have crystallized waters. Yeah, you're very unique, and your uniqueness is what makes you stand out and what makes people so drawn to you. Okay, you're embracing your uniqueness the month of February. You're tapping into structure. You're embodying that structure. You're tapping into your stillness, and because of that, there's growth. Okay, you could be connecting more with your culture. This says density and tangible. You're making something tangible the month of February. We have sacred midwives, maternity support. What does it say? Respiration, conception, contractions, rhythm, something, and giving birth to something. So somebody that might be giving birth. Okay, the month of February. Okay, somebody could be conceiving the month of February, but nonetheless, because not everybody wants children, or you know what I'm saying. But nonetheless, I feel like you're going to be realizing or getting, synchronicities from the universe that something that you are manifesting, something that you're bringing into this 3D, it's closer than you think. Okay. Spirit wants you to get into the rhythm, get into your cycle, your cycle, get into your routine and stay consistent, because that's going to make something manifest for you here. All right. Maternal energy. You could be connecting more with your maternal energy. Let's get you a yoga pose just for fun. What yoga pose would be most beneficial for group 2, pile 2? Okay. So you guys have this one. Okay, what is this called? This is called the eagle pose. The benefits: improves concentration and coordination, strengthens your ankles and calves, opens shoulders and upper back muscles, improves balance of body and mind. Oh, you must be the change you wish to see in the world. Gandhi. Okay, so eagle pose, screenshot. This pose would be most beneficial for you. All right. And let's get final advice and guidance for your month of February. Definitely being called to move the body, cultivate a routine, carve out self-care. Advice for group 2, pile 2. Advice, side message. This could be confirmation for somebody. Somebody could want to be an obstetrician. Somebody could want to go to school to be a midwife. Somebody could want to help other women in the community. Okay. And I feel like this is your confirmation from the universe to look into that, to really pursue that, because this is your calling, Wow. That's huge. Okay. Let's keep going. I just heard a private practice, opening up a private practice, a holistic healer of some sort. Group 2, pile 2, overall advice and guidance for the month of February. All right, this flew out. Calm. I am surrounded by the energy of calm, peace, and positivity. The angels remind you that calmness comes with a determination to live ever happily in the present moment, relinquishing the past and not worrying about the future, but placing our lives firmly in the Creator's hand, trusting the process. We have patience. It takes time for miracles to happen, and I am okay with it. The angels remind you that in order to succeed, you must learn how to control your impatience and wait until the right outcome. you deserve comes along. We have endurance. I embrace patience and trust in the process. Patience is a virtue that allows us to persevere. By trusting the journey, we cultivate endurance and resilience. The angels remind you that in order to succeed, you must learn how to control your impatience and wait until the right outcome you deserve comes along. Bless. Wow. So, group two, pile two, that was your February predictions. If this resonated with you, definitely comment down below. Let sister know how so. Also, be sure to thumbs up this video. It lets me and YouTube know that you enjoyed it and you want to see more. And it also helps other beautiful lovelies that need the message find the message. Period. Okay. But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the last but definitely not least group. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, connecting with my beautiful lovelies that selected pile three, group three with chocolate, the aphrodisiac. Welcome to your February 2026 predictions. So I like this. This is giving decadent. This is giving depth. This is giving enjoyable. I love it. Oh my goodness. So let's get into your predictions. Aphrodisiac, of course, all of the cards, all of the groups are like inspired by February 14th, Valentine's Day. So I wanted that vibe. But I feel like on a subconscious level, you guys were drawn to this card because you're connecting with the energy of the aphrodisiac, of romance, of attraction, of attracting love. And even if you're not looking for love or, even if you're already in a connection, however this resonates with you, I just feel like you're in the element or the vibration of just attracting the goodness in life, okay? Like this is giving sensual, this is giving looking good, feeling good, smelling good, tasting good, like period. Shaped like a number 8. Okay. So for each of the group, I read the cute little poem that goes with the card from the booklet just because it's so cute. So we'll do that for you as well. So we have chocolate aphrodisiac. Food of love, goddess divine, sensual pleasures purely mine. Taste me to arouse desire, my delights will take you higher. This magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be, there it is done. Purr, okay? And chocolate's guidance for you. You have been starved of pleasure, and your need to be desired is reaching its boiling point. Let libido issues be a thing of the past. Explore every sensual area until you are aroused by a lust for life and diverted from an unhealthy, hedonistic lifestyle for self indulgent and a lack of restraint. Invite addiction. Oh, excuse me. Let libido issues be a thing of the past. Explore every sensual area until you are aroused by a lust for life and diverted from an unhealthy, hedonistic lifestyle. For self indulgent and a lack of restraint, invite addiction. Now, carefully peel back my wrapper and inhale the heady delights of my aroma. Allow your taste buds to be tantalized as you become aroused by the erotic stimulant of my ingredients. I am the ultimate love potion. So pop me on your tongue and allow the power of Aphrodite, the goddess of love, to slide smoothly down your throat. Deeply embrace the warm, stimulative effects of my love and get in the mood as you light a few candles. Play some soft music and indulge your senses to get your mojo back. So, all of the groups definitely got a message about romanticizing their life. Romanticizing the little things, romanticizing washing your face in the morning, romanticizing doing your makeup, doing your hair, getting ready. Some of you guys are being called to like enchant your beauty items, your skincare. And how you do that is basically at your altar, set up a little beauty altar, rose quartz, all of your favorite crystals, roses, flowers, things that you connect with beauty and love and all that, right? And just charge your items at the altar with intention, of course. Program them. What do you want them to do when you wear them? You know what I'm saying? A little side message, a little bit of magic. But let's get into your tarot, okay? So I'm also getting a message about other people being very drawn to you, seduced by you. Okay. Well, let's get into some tarot. Okay. February 2026. February 2026. What can group 3 expect? What can they look out for? What's coming group 3's way? Group 3, pile 3, overall energy, group 3, pile 3. What can group 3 expect? What can they look out for? What's coming group 3's way? The month of February. The month of February 2026. All the viewers that will be selecting group 3. All right, group 3, pile 3, the month of February. What can they expect? What can they look out for? All right. Okay. All right. So the very first card that you got, we have the devil. But in this deck, the devil is shown as ice cream, a hot fudge sundae. And it's interesting because, different decks, different imagery, different messages. So I feel like this devil influence in your life, the month of February, it's something that's not necessarily horrible for you, but too much of it might be a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like too much sugar causes obvious health ailments and dis-ease in the body. You know what I'm saying? But sugar in moderation, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you are going to be indulging in certain things, energies the month of February, whether this is indulging in some of your favorite feel good things, people. You know what I'm saying? Like I do feel there could be a theme of just a taste, just a little bite, but I feel like just a little taste, just a little swig, just a little something, you're definitely going to be like, okay, I want more. I want more. Okay. And I do feel with the 8 of Cups in reverse, there could be a particular person that is not fully walked away from the connection with you, walked away from their feelings with you, and vice versa. There could be a person that you're fully not over, you're still healing from, you're still wrapping your head around the dynamic of the connection. I feel like there could be a potential, again, Mercury retrograde in Pisces, 8 of Pentacles, to want to work on this, to want to rebuild this up. Why does this card make me think of like scrying? Like somebody could be like mirror gazing, scrying, water scrying, remote viewing. Somebody could be wanting to remote view and see what you're up to, see what you're doing. Somebody could be consciously manifesting you. Capricorn energy, Taurus, Virgo. Okay. I'm getting the energy around you the month of February. February. Again, this card says like you've been deprived of, whether this is sexual energy, whether this is intimacy, whether this is fun, whether this is pleasure. Like you're like, okay, I need it now. Like I need it. Like I need that. Like hashtag need that. Okay. Like need it now. Okay. So I feel like that's advice for you. Like make sure that you indulge, make sure that you allow yourself to take a break from all the work and all of the stress and pressure and have fun, because you do have the 7 of Wands and the 10 of Wands. This is the businesswoman. I feel like you are going to definitely be executing hella shit in the work field career wise. Like this is you working long hours, overtime, picking up shifts, working late, maybe even bringing some of the work home with you. I see work and business going really well for you. You are going to be viewed as somebody that would make a good business partner. So brands could be wanting to connect with you. Brands could be wanting to work with you. Collaborations. We have 8 of Pentacles, clients, steady, booked, busy. So if you are a freelancer of any sort, I see you being booked and busy. having to send out a lot of emails, having to, stay organized. So there is a need for organization. Now, this is a side message. Some of you guys, like with business or you with more serious paperwork and documents, your spirit team really wants you to go to the store, okay? Go to Staples, go to Walmart, go to somewhere, okay, and get you proper organization. We need to have folders, labeled folders, so you know where everything belongs. We need labels. We need all of that. Because I feel like some of you guys could be type B. So, a little bit more messy, less organized. And because of that, it causes unnecessary chaos in other areas of your life. So, Spirit is kind of wanting to nip that in the bud and tell you to get it together. So, group 3, let me see your hand. Let me smack it. Spirit said, smack group 3's hand. Get a little bit more organized. No, but seriously, all of the other groups from the astrology cards got 6th house energy. So I feel like there's something astrologically going on collective wise that's going to motivate all of us to organize our life a little bit better. And, and when there's organization, everything else just flows very well, very beautifully, okay? But I did need to smack that hand, group 3. No, but I feel like I'm talking to somebody, Uranus, Aquarius, Gemini. Gemini right here too. And Sagittarius. I can keep going and going and going. I feel like who I'm talking to, sorry, hold on. We got Temperance, Sagittarius, Lovers, Gemini, Uranus, Aquarius, and King of Cups. I feel like who I'm talking to right now, you're a free spirit. You're in the moment, you create, and then you go on about your business. You're very busy. Your mind is constantly calculating things. You're constantly, planning, thinking about the future. You're constantly learning new things, consuming things. You're just a very colorful person, which is a very beautiful thing. But Spirit's like, just to bring some organization into it. Some of you guys, you might even benefit from hiring a financial planner, hiring a professional organizer, a professional cleaner, because that's what help is for. You know what I'm saying? If somebody has a service, why not book it if it's going to make your life easier? Because that's been a message that's been coming through for everybody. Work smarter, not harder. How can you make your life easier? So some of you guys could be purchasing a service, purchasing an item or items that makes your life easier so you can have more time to do what you love. Some of you guys could definitely be an entrepreneur, a business owner. Some of you guys could be thinking about opening up a daycare. Oh my goodness, that's huge. But I do feel like you're indulging. I feel like money is looking really good for you the month of February. There could be a bonus check. This could be your taxes, but I feel like whatever this income is, that's none of my business. But you're going to be able to indulge and splurge and treat yourself after a really long period of working your ass off. So congratulations. Some of you guys could be putting a large amount of money down for a car, for a house, okay, for some land as well. Somebody could want to take you out. You could bump into somebody, you're out and about, somebody gives you their number. If you do get somebody's number the month of February, this person has money. Not that that matters. We're not a materialistic queen over here. We're very humble, but this is somebody that has the sugar. Okay. This is somebody, yeah, fly you out, mama, Dada, papa. Okay. Let's keep going though. Let's keep going. Mind you, you have the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. So be mindful of masculine energies coming into your life. Regardless of gender, this is somebody that they're a doer, they're an initiator, they're independent, they're a self-starter. This is somebody that's self-reliant. So you have somebody that's coming your way. You have new people entering your life. There could even be a choice, choosing between options, okay? A decision that you need to make. But there's somebody that could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Somebody could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be, but there's somebody that's more emotionally open, that like somebody that is very like flowy and watery and dreamy. Okay. And then you have earth sign that's, work and practical and grounded, strong. Like this is like, don't get it twisted. The King of Pentacles, like this is somebody, they'll lift a freaking refrigerator by themselves, okay? Put it on their shoulders, okay? This is for the bitches with the big pussies, okay? Like the King of Pentacles, that's Big Zaddy, okay? King of Cups, he might be a little lightweight. We don't know. Okay. But yeah, I see people wanting to nurture you, be there for you, wanting to mingle with you, make connections with you. Okay. Knight of Swords. There could be somebody that wants to talk to you that you may be at a distance from. Things kind of ended a little bit heavily, hazily. Somebody wants to talk to you. Somebody could be typing up messages and then deleting it or unsending it. Let's look at the astrology most impacting you the month of February. What is the overall astrological energy that will most be influencing Group 3, Pile 3? Group 3, Pile 3. Pluto transformation. Big Pluto. Okay. Renewal. And I will say in astrology, Pluto is like where you go through humongous life changes and it's heavy. So it's like if you recently went through heaviness, a dark chapter in your life, the month of February, this is where you're going to start to feel that renewal. This is where you tap into that personal power. It's like you let that pain make you stronger. That pain was fuel and you use that as a catalyst to boss up and become the greatest version of yourself. It's like you pop out the month of February, you're like, oh yeah, you thought you kicked me when I was down. Well, look who's back up at the top of the mountain, bitch. Like that's the energy that you have, Group 3. So your aura could be intimidating. It's like the enemy thought that they got rid of you. Nope, you're popping back out. You are resilient. You are a powerful force to be reckoned with. Okay, so Pluto, you could have a darker side to you. You could connect with darker deities, darker spirits, because it's like you know how it goes. Light and dark. Light cannot exist without the darkness, and the darkness cannot exist without the light. It's about balance here. So you could be clearing and purging out old energies. There could be an obsessive person too that could be addicted to you, that could be pulling on your energy, that could be popping back up. Okay, so watch out for that as well with the devil. Obsession, suspicion, subversion, rebirth, death, cycles, intensity, reckoning, taboos, clearing, extremes, composting, evolution, personal power, motivation, instinct, basic instincts. This is renewal. This is revival. Strong, you can't get rid of me energy. We have Aries, Mars. So you guys are going to be feeling more active, more motivated, more recharged to pursue your endeavors. You're coming off as fiery, sparkly, courageous, maybe even a little bit selfish. You're choosing yourself. You're choosing what you want to do. You're not letting anybody else drive the boat no more. Okay. Watch out for impulsive, argumentative, competitive energy or people, whether this is you feeling it or other people. There could definitely be like a jealous lover, a jealous, possessive, obsessive lover that wants back in. We have the ascendant. Ooh, your outlook. So your worldview could be shifting. Your mission statement, expression, effect, role, mark, attitude, outer self, point of view, your body image, your aura, likeness, approach, impact, first impressions. So the first impression that you're going to be giving off is intimidating. Especially like people, it's more like people that you know, people that know your story, people that know what you've gone through, the death and rebirth. Is like, damn, like Group 3 is still up and kicking, up and running. You're definitely coming off as like darker. So like if you're into like spirituality, because we have the 8th house as well, if you're into spirituality, spiritual practices, I definitely do feel like you're like out and proud about it. So you could be posting your spirituality, you could post spiritual content. People are like, oh shit, let me not fuck with Group 3. This card says stalking. There is a spiritual soul tie, an energetic soul tie. Somebody wants to, have sex with you. Somebody could be quite very obsessed with you. Watch out for stalking. Again, like there's like a darker energy. Somebody has their eye on you. Your aura is attracting. I don't know. I feel like if you've dealt with stalker situations in the past, like, I don't know, just be mindful, be careful since it's coming through in this reading. Watch your surroundings, not to scare you or anything like that. Eighth house intimacy. But aside from that message, of course, take only what resonates with you. We do have secrets, sex, intensity, erotic capital, okay, contracts, inheritance, kundalini awakening. I feel if you are sexual with somebody the month of February, there will be a soul tie created. This will be like some super like soul snatching sex. This sex will be like almost like you want to cry when you orgasm. I don't know. Like that's like the energy that I'm getting from group 3. Like deep intimacy, deep looking into each other's eyes. We have Pisces, the mystic, imaginative. Somebody could be like imagining or fantasizing about you sexually the month of February. So if you're heavily thinking about a particular person, it's because this person is spiritual and they're pulling on your energy, consciously or unconsciously. Watch out for overindulgence with substances the month of February. Or if you know somebody that indulges in a lot of substances, tell them to slow down. Okay. All right, let's keep going. All right, group 3, pile 3. Some of you guys could be getting a really big return with investments and inheritance. Eighth house is other people's money, other people's resources. So people feel more drawn to give you their money, to pay you. Okay, so if you did any sort of like money magic rituals like that, I feel like it's working. You could work managing other people's money, other people's resources. You could own a spiritual business with the Pisces mystic. But I see you taking a lot of action on your endeavors. And you're viewed as a force to be, not to be fucked with in the month of February. So we have black gold, our pineal gland, carbon, cosmic, melanin, maturity, immunity, atom, power. 31 breaks down to a 4. Ooh, this is power. Immunity, black gold. Your energy is very decadent and potent, like dark chocolate. Like when I think of dark chocolate, not everybody likes dark chocolate. Not everybody's taste buds are mature enough to handle the dark chocolate, but it's so decadent and it's really good for you as well. It's something to that. But I feel like your energy, your aura is so powerful. Like your presence commands the room, the space. Okay? You're awakening up to your potential. Some of you guys look into decalcifying your pineal gland. Okay? Haritaki powder is coming through. One more card here. So we have Saturn, practicality, work, achievement, integrity, heaviness, and limitations. I feel like there could be a lesson, a spiritual lesson that occurs the month of February for you. And to overcome this lesson, we have to tap into our integrity. We have to tap into our persistence, our strength, our inner strength, and we can't give up. Not saying, because I do feel like there's some sort of pressure that's on you, group 3. There's pressure, there's deadlines, there's friction, and there might be a moment where you feel like giving up, but in those moments, just take a break, indulge in something that will raise up your spirits. Take a breather and then get back to it. Get back to it. Get back to it. All right. Energy, emotion stays in motion. Get back to it. All right. That's what Spirit keeps telling you. Get back to it, boo. All right. And with Saturn, use whatever restrictions, limitations, heaviness, use that, okay? And harness that, transmute that energy and turn that into your greatness, into your success. Because you have the ability to do that. Okay. So let's see what yoga pose would be most beneficial for group 3, the month of February. What yoga pose would be most beneficial for group 3, the month of February? Okay, look at this one. This is the side plank pose. Benefits: improves balance and coordination, strengthens your legs, strengthens your arms, shoulders, and wrists, strengthens your core. So, screenshot a little yoga pose. And let's get into your channeled advice. And I feel like one of the biggest advice is to make sure that you are not all work, no play. Make sure that you allow yourself to fill up your fun meter, fill up your social meter, okay, your comfort meter, all right? Because at the end of the day, problems may come. It's always going to be something. At the end of the day, it's always something. Big or small, it's something. So just make sure that you don't lose yourself in the midst of the somethings, okay? All right. Advice to get group 3 through their month ahead beautifully. What advice would be most beneficial? Let's give it a real good shuffle. Advice to get group 3 through their month ahead. Most beneficial advice for group 3 spirit. Give us something different. Give us something different. Okay, so we got peace. Nothing can disrupt my peace. The angels remind you to make being peaceful a priority in your life. Prioritize peace every day in quiet thought, deep meditation, or in a serene action. Use the power of peace to make your life a thing of rhythm and grace. We have patience. It takes time for miracles to happen, and I am okay with it. The angels remind you that in order to succeed, you must learn how to control your impatience and wait until the right outcome you deserve comes along. And plan. So PPP, all right, the big P. I told y'all this is for the bitches with the big pussies. Okay, your name can start with a P. We have plan. Following a long-term plan will help me achieve my life's purpose. To make the most of this moment or of inspiration and angel guidance, plan your days so as to reach maximum efficiency. This is a powerful time for you, and you are capable of achieving a lot. Without a plan, you risk wasting precious time. So all the groups got this about organizing our life, making a plan. For y'all, getting a planner, getting journals, getting organized, these are all forms of self-love. Showing up for yourself, actually keeping your word to yourself and doing it. You know, the planet Saturn coming through, that's Daddy Saturn. Like, there's going to be things that you don't feel like doing. And really, like, will you ever really fully feel like doing it? No, but you need to do it. So let me see your hand. Slap. Okay, go get it done. But no, and I feel like maybe the Saturn card is also coming out for you guys to shift your inner dialogue a little bit more strict with yourself. Run a stricter program with yourself and how you operate, especially if you're an entrepreneur, if you own your own business, if you are your own boss. There's nobody that's going to come and tell you what the fuck to do. There's nobody that's going to fire you, boo. Okay, so we need to get with the program. Okay. But no, you know what I'm saying? It's all love. At the end of the day, I pick a pile just like y'all too. Okay. I pick a pile just like everybody that's watching. I'll be picking a pile. So trust and believe. But for me to even channel these messages, these are messages that I've learned on my journey that I had to, adjust to and adjust myself to get with the program. You know what I'm saying? So it's all love. Like we're all humans just trying our best, doing our best with the best of knowledge that we already got. All right. At this point, I'm rambling. But if this resonated with you, definitely comment down below. Let homegirl know how so. Also, be sure to give this video a big fat thumbs up. It lets me and YouTube know that you enjoyed it and you want to see more videos. And it also helps other beautiful lovelies find the channel and the messages. Okay. So it's a win-win. All right. But thank you guys so much for vibing with me today. I'm super excited to read the comments and connect with everybody. As always, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.